Does that just mean that we're once again relegating it to everybody who has money should be running because you have a name, popularity, and you give back?
If you give back to the community, yeah, I do. Just like these movie stars that have a lot to say about politics, and they all live in a castle on a hill and don't say nothing.
So the wacko who goes to let's just say a wacko, and not because they go to the food pantry every week and work, but they do it because they truly love it. They give back to the community every week. Should they run?
If they're wackos, no. I'm saying if you're...
How do we know Kid Rock's not a wacko?
We don't.
Right. So why would you vote for him?
Because I would see what he has to say. We don't know if he's not... I mean, obviously he's not, a psychopath.
How do you know?
Because
he's got a public persona. That doesn't mean it's really who he is.
But that's the thing. Have you ever heard any negative things about... I mean, the only negative thing I heard is when he made fun of Beyonce.
No, but in the same token, they have very tight controls on their media circles.
Yeah, but it's Kid Rock, and nobody really cares for Kid Rock anymore. So the fact that his community, normal people, normal citizens are saying, he's a good guy, I trust them.
How about Ted Nugent?
I think he's a nice guy. I think he's out of his fucking mind, and I wouldn't vote for him. I think he's a complete psycho.
Why?
Because he's
Uncle Ted.
Yeah, well, he shoots shit up, and he's a nutbag.
Okay, so we.
I mean, I like him.
We agree on that.
Oh, absolutely. I would never vote for him.
Okay.
Because
he's a nutbag.
Yeah, but like I said, that's what he puts out. You see that on TV. The guy talks, and you're like, yeah, you got great points, but you're crazy.
My point is that there is no circle around him. Kid Rock may have those same views, or may not. But the point is, everything that gets out...
we would have to wait for his campaign. Not that right. means anything, because we've been around long enough where campaigns, they say, yeah, we're going to do this, this, and this, and they do absolutely nothing or the complete opposite. So, I mean, it's a gamble.
Yeah.
Any way you put it, it's a gamble. And you know what? You got to know when to hold them. And know when to fold them.
And know when to walk away.
Mm-hmm. And that's about right now.
Good call.
Yeah. But no.
Moving on.
It's certain celebrities I don't mind. I don't mind them. I mean, the other one now, I don't know if you heard. I don't know if it's true. I mean, it's on the internet, so obviously...
It must be true.
It must be true. But apparently The Rock's running for president in 2020. Yeah. Because they made a big joke about it, that he should run for president and everything. And he's a hard worker. He is. He is like, doesn't sleep. Like, he's always fixing things. I mean, he's doing really well for himself.
Fixing, like he tinkers around the house fixing things?
No, like with like movies, like he fixes scripts and stuff for these people. And
he fixes, how does one fix a script?
He reads it and says, this is shit. We should do this. And they do it. I mean, the guy's on top of the world right now.
But what are his real...
I don't know. He's a movie star. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying he'd be a good president. I'm just saying everyone wants him because they're looking at him as this is a great guy. He does a lot of fundraisers, and if you follow him on Instagram, which I stopped following because it's actually annoying how nice he is. Like, he goes to the gym and he'll be like, see someone, he's like, oh, it's a fan, and he wanted to see, he waited out here for hours to see me, so guess what? He's getting for a ride in my truck, and we're gonna go get some food. It's like, oh, it's really nice.
Cuckoo.
Yeah. Okay. Weirdo. But yeah, apparently he's running for president.
So he does the Bill Cosby impression, slips on Mickey, and
then has his way with him.
Okay.
Same thing when we go out.
That's what that Bruce was.
Mm-hmm. How's your coffee, by the way?
Empty.
Ooh, good.
Empty. I have nothing left.
We know, Jeff.
Yeah.
We know.
It's my life.
So, yeah, I mean, would you vote for The Rock?
No.
No? Why not? So if it was between Donald Trump, which it's going to be, and The Rock, which it's most likely going to be, because that's the world we live in nowadays.
I don't know if Donald will run again.
You don't think he'll run again?
I don't know.
If I were him, I wouldn't.
It's his approval rating's at an all-time low, and the polls are slanted. I get that. I don't necessarily put a lot of stock in it.
Let me ask you a question. Have you taken a poll for them recently? Who's taking these polls? Seriously,
I've gotten calls.
Have you? I've never gotten a call.
I've gotten calls.
Not actually, that I would probably hang up on them.
I like to answer the phone in different voices and like mess with people when they call. I'll do like the little retarded kid, "My mommy not home," kind of thing. I'm like, "Oh, okay," and they just hang up. And it, hopefully they take me off the list, kind of thing. And if I have to hear one more fucking my Google business account is, I don't have a business. I don't even like Google.
But one day you're going to get that phone call and it's going to be like,
what the Rock is cooking.
Yes, I'll vote for him.
Oh dear.
Man, that's what this world's coming to with politics. Like Kid Rock, The Rock.
But
Is there
who's
another Rock
scripting
name?
it? Who's going to script it? Because they don't do anything without a script.
You're right. They don't know it. Listen, Donald Trump's barely doing it with foreign policies and everything. He has no idea what the fuck he's doing.
Oh,
Did you see him with the Polish president shaking the hand, and he wouldn't let him go? It was the weirdest thing because you could tell how uncomfortable Donald Trump was, and this guy was like, "I'm not letting go because I love you." It was fucking weird.
Well, I can't imagine
What?
but I don't know. Donald is
Well, I know you don't like Donald Trump. I know.
he was checking out the old the French broad, the the first lady of France, whatever the fuck her name is.
Oh yeah, someone with M. Who cares?
And
French.
he says, "Wow, you got some great body. Look at you."
He said that?
Beautiful. Yeah. And they caught it on on live on the mics. And Melania is standing right next to him.
Well, she just smiles. She has no idea what's going
Dude,
on.
let me tell you something.
This woman did not sign up for
no
this.
fucking going on in that White House.
No.
There is no fucking.
Well, I don't think I think she's honestly pissed at him. Like you look at her face, she's like, "I did not sign up for this. I married a billionaire. I let him get me once, and I was supposed to be in the tower, away from everybody, doing whatever I want. Here I am. Yeah, well,
She is.
yeah, but now she's in public eye. Everything she does, she's got. She gets scrutinized. Her kid gets scrutinized. It's insane.
But this is not new.
What do you mean it's not new? Who made fun of Obama's kids? Did anyone make fun of Bush's kids?
Yeah.
What did they say about them?
The Bush daughters? Let's start with the Bush daughters. When they were out partying,
Oh, well, that's different. They did that to themselves. That's not like, oh, look at the Bush daughters. They're little jerk-offs.
and there were all kinds of memes when the Obama kids went to school. There were all kinds of memes.
Were there?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? No, I don't. But it's just getting crazy out here in this world. I mean, the Antifa,
What's that mean again?
anti-fascism.
What's fascism?
Fascism is go fuck yourself.
You don't remember it.
I remember. I'm not playing this fucking game anymore. I'm the leader of this trombone band. Okay, I ain't playing no more games, Jeff.
Is it a rusty trombone?
Of course it is.
Okay.
So there was this news. You probably heard of him, Jesse
No.
Waters, the Fox News reporter. He interviewed an Antifa leader. His name is Kevin. I'll show you a picture of him.
Hi, Kevin.
That's Kevin.
Yeah,
that's Kevin. And he sent out a letter.
Is he wearing goggles?
No, he's wearing glasses, like thick glasses. Like that's the kid that got made fun of in school. And I'm not saying I was one of the guys that made fun of them. I could have been one of them.
I was.
Yeah, well, you're a douche.
I was.
Different time,
I
you
am.
know.
I'm sorry. I have a lot of repenting to do.
But he pretty much says in this interview that that Antifa is not a violent group. That their protests are all peaceful.
Oh.
And he even goes as the interviewer Jesse Waters, or Watters, whatever the hell his name is. Who cares? He even went as far as saying, he goes, "So you're telling me that when one of your members stabbed a horse in the neck with a knife, is that because the horse was a Trump supporter?" And this kid interviewing goes, "Yeah,
He can literally say no because it wasn't stabbed with a knife.
it was stabbed with a board with a nail on it." Yes, but
No, it was a stick with a nail on it.
stick with a
Not
nail on
board.
it, whatever,
Big difference.
whatever. But this kid talking to this kid, they're like stupid.
Well, yes.
What do you mean? Yes, I mean,
They're spoon-fed facts, or alleged facts, or better yet, slanted facts that they assume is just, that's the truth, and that's it because my teacher told me, or I saw it on the internet. It must be true.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I listen to people. Like I said, I don't.
And some of it is true.
We talked about this before recording. We were talking about, whether you're far left, far right, in the middle, whatever. I'm in the group of I don't give a fuck. I really don't, because this world is just it's entertaining at this point. Because I'm not afraid of anything anymore because people are just so stupid that they're going to kill each other.
I am an animal on the brink of extinction. I don't give a fuck about the far right. I don't give a fuck about the far left. I hate you all. I'm in the middle. And they're getting rid of that middle class. So you've either got to be on one team or the other. And the middle class or the people... I hate to use like the middle class because I know they're two different things, but the people that are in the middle are just getting washed aside.
Well, that's our fault.
Is it?
Absolutely. We should be marching. marching down the street with signs. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care.
What do you stand for? I don't care.
Nothing. And what do we want? What do you stand for? Nothing.
When do you want it?
Never.
Wait, what was the ones that do in Zuccotti Park in New York City? With the 1%ers, the 3%ers, whatever it was? What the fuck was it?
I don't remember. There's so many now.
This was a big one. This was like the first movie, and they had no one could identify what they were there for other than the rich are too rich.
Yeah, that was they were all off the stock market and everything like that.
Yeah, like the 1% or the 3%.
That's what I mean. This is all going to pass. Sooner or later, it's going to pass because these people are going to just die out and get bored and find something else to hate. I mean, you watch these people, they interview, and again, I don't mean to laugh at them. I mean,
yes, you do.
I do, but they want to stand for something. I get it. But like I told you when we were talking before, I said, you got your talking points. You're like, yeah. I'm like, what about references? You're like that's what they're about. You know, like.
So you're calling me one of them?
Yes.
So I'm a dick.
You're an Antifa. You're anti-fascism. Or as he said it, he goes, Kevin, what do you want? He goes, I want to be against the anti-fag. That's what they call him.
Let's hear about this idiot. Let's hear some of what he says. Do you have anything?
Yes, I do. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, I want to hear some of it.
All right. Well, like I said, this guy, it's a pretty long interview, so
I'll give you the old shut the fuck up sign.
Oh, you give me that. That's enough. We had a good run.
Yeah.
We'll play
the Hulk music out. It'll be good.
This is
angry anti-Trump protesters demanding, quote,
all right, he sounds like a douche.
Well, he is. He like makes fun of you. Like he's not very arrogant.
Started at Trump Tower,
smarmy
the
prick.
Isn't even there. The protesters are part of a group called Antifa, short for anti-fascism.
What's that mean?
Recently, in an open letter published on the anarchist website called It's Going Down, an Antifa member called for Americans to get violent in order to oust President Trump.
Oh.
The author writes, it is time for liberals and progressives to lose their illusions about the anarchist movement and our tactics because, quite frankly, you have no one else willing to fight for you.
So now you saw the picture of this guy, Kevin. He's claiming that he's fighting for me. Now, if
thank you,
Kevin. If a fight ever broke out and Kevin jumped in front, I would literally just wait a couple more seconds till he gets knocked the fuck out and then continue on.
If that's who's backing me up, I'm waving a white fucking flag.
No, I can handle my own shit. I don't need him to back me up. But I'm just saying, if he jumped in,
that's
he's
like
cannon fodder.
That's an internal epiphany. You realize that's what's backing you up. You better rethink your entire existence.
You're right. So that's what he's saying.
Kevin, who doesn't want to give his last name, represents the Antifa branch of Boston, claims he wrote that letter. He joins me now via Skype. So, Kevin, why don't you want us to use your last name? What are you afraid of?
You see what happened with CNN? They basically doxed that guy that made that GIF.
So you're afraid if
your
name is out there, people.
They botched that guy who made that.
No
GIF.
facts. No facts. Knows nothing.
That guy who made that GIF.
Mm-hmm.
You're going on a national broadcast, and that's your opening statement?
To promote who you are and what you stand for.
And that's your opening
why
statement.
we should back you.
That guy who made the... Okay.
I come to your house?
Of course.
Okay.
He's afraid people come to his house.
Let me ask you something quickly, because you told this to our producer. You said, if violence is what it takes to bring about our goals, so be it. What do you mean by that?
That's pretty fucking self-explanatory.
You're kind of taking my words out of context there.
Well, what did you say?
Just a second now, you claimed that I'm promoting violence. We only want violence in self-defense from aggression by these racists and xenophobes that come and attack us at our peaceful protests.
Who's been attacking you guys?
Racists, mostly. They're
now, this is a white kid.
Klan members have been attacking you guys?
Yes, Klan members are attacking you?
Right-wing Trump supporters. Klan members fall under that category.
Okay, so how do you know they're racist if they're Trump supporters?
This is Antifa, by the way. Breaking windows.
Trump himself is racist. He started his campaign on racism.
Yeah, because we're looking at some video right now. I don't know if you can see it, but we don't see a lot of hand-to-hand comment. We just see a lot of your crew smashing windows and lighting things on fire. How is that self-defense?
No, I can't see any video. I just got a blank screen here.
Okay, well, you got to take my word for it. Are you familiar with the violent actions that your group has perpetrated?
you got to take my word for it. It is